Hi friends, my name is Maruti and I'm the co-founder of Kraku. In this video, I'll be discussing one thing that sets apart toppers from normal students. And what is the one thing that ensures that they tend to do well in examination. When I talk about toppers, I'm essentially looking at students who have gone to a very good institute, something like an IIT or an NIT. When I discuss with them, one of the things that strikes me is their complete confidence in the process. They know that if they follow the process, if they solve questions, if their conceptual understanding is good, and if they take mocks on a regular basis, they know that they will do well in the examination. There is absolutely no doubt in their mind. There is absolutely no self-doubt. They know that if the process is followed, results will come. A normal student, on the other hand, always is plagued with self-doubt. Perhaps it is because they have not taken a serious competitive exam before. So they always struggle with the concept that, okay, even if I put in the effort, will the results be there? Even if I put in the effort, even if I get good score, will I get an admission? There are so many self-doubts which will hamper their mental health. Their mental bandwidth is plagued by this self-doubt. Or a topper, on the other hand, has no such doubts. He or she knows that if they put in the effort, results will follow. That, I think, is one big difference in which a topper ensures that they prepare more efficiently. For the amount of effort they put in, the results will be definitely better because they don't have any of these doubts in their mind and they know exactly what has to be done. Another reason which I think a topper does well is because on the day of the examination, they know how to control their nerves. And why do they know how to control their nerves? Because they have done these kind of things before. They have taken serious competitive exams before and they know that on the day of the examination, they are nervous, but they know how to handle it better. Fans of cricket, if you remember in the 2003 World Cup, when India was playing against Australia, India reached the World Cup final after a long time. Australia was playing World Cup finals multiple times on a regular basis. So in the first few overs, the Indian players were completely nervous. They were completely shaken. If I'm not wrong, Zahir Khan, who bowled very well till then, in the final, he gave away 15 runs in the first over. And the Australians, on the other hand, knew how to hold their nerves. They just knew how to hold their nerves better than the Indians, and that determined the result of the match. This is something which has a parallel even in the competitive exams. People who have taken these competitive exams know how to hold their nerves better. And people who have not taken competitive exams before tend to be a lot more nervous on the day of the examination, which will plague their performance. In this video, I'll be giving you 3 tips where you can try to replicate the mindset of a topper. And these tips will also ensure that you prepare better and use this remaining 9 months well for the examination. The first tip is set high expectations. If you are somebody who has scored 60% in the examination, don't set a goal of 90%. Set a goal of 99%. Try to push yourself to the limit. Because the more higher you set your expectations, the more effort you put in. And don't just put a high expectation, keep telling that to yourself. On a daily basis, you have to tell yourself that my target is 99%. Nobody else can listen to this, so there is nothing to be embarrassed about. Keep telling yourself that every single day, at least 3 to 4 times, that your target is 99%. Because the more you listen to it, the more effort that you put in, the more hard work you're going to put in, and the more you chase your dreams. If you set yourself a lower percentile to target, the effort you put in will also be commensurate to it. So probably you will not put in enough effort. Try to put in the most effort, so try to set high targets. When you put in high targets, you'll work harder. The second tip I would tell you is to be positive and be optimistic. There will be highs and there will be lows in your journey, but you are your biggest cheerleader. You should keep motivating yourself on a daily basis. It is very easy to be demotivated, but if you're demotivated, it will never work out. For you to do anything in life, you have to be positive, you have to be optimistic. And you should keep telling that to yourself. One more thing I would tell you is try to not consume any negative news on a daily basis, because that is only going to demotivate you, that is only going to hamper your efforts from putting in more effort. For example, if you're consuming junk food on a daily basis, if you're eating pizzas and burgers on a daily basis, it will clearly affect your physical health. On a similar basis, if you're consuming this junk news on a daily basis, it will affect your mental health. So if you feel that there is any news or there is any group or any channel or something like that which is affecting you, don't go to that place. Don't try to be in a negative space so that you won't put in the effort. Remember again the mindset of the toppers. The toppers know that if they put in the effort, the results will follow. And that is the truth. That is something that you should believe in, and that is something that you should completely do on a daily basis. The third tip I would tell you is to be obsessed about your goal. CAT preparation should be the most important thing you should do on a particular day. Your entire day should revolve around your CAT preparation. So you should figure out at what time am I actually very efficient in my preparation. Is it in the morning? Then I wake up in the morning and my entire day schedule should revolve around it. If I'm able to concentrate better in the evening, then I am going to prepare in the evening and my entire day should revolve around it. Whether I go to a party or not should be dependent on whether my CAT preparation is benefited from it or not. Whether you read a news article or not should be dependent on whether that news article will help your CAT preparation or not. Whether you are part of a group, whether you're part of a WhatsApp group or a Reddit group, any group or not, you should make a decision that, okay, I'll be part of it only if it is helping me in my CAT preparation. Your entire 9 months should be obsessed around it. You should keep mentally thinking about what should I do to ensure that my CAT percentile goes from 60 to 70 percentile and from 70 to 80 percentile. from 80 to 90 percentile and from 90 to 99 percentile. To get these kind of jumps, all you need is a few marks more. So every time, every day, you should keep actively thinking, what can I do to increase my score by 3 marks? What can I do to increase my score by 5 marks? What exactly should I do? How exactly can I get better? You have to keep asking yourself these kind of things so that you have a plan in mind. When you are actively thinking about these kind of things, when you look at any of the videos that either we make or anybody else makes, you will be able to benefit more from it. Then you will also know what are the kind of questions that you can ask. If you ask specific questions, if you, for example, say that, okay, in arithmetic, in a particular topic, I am facing an issue. How can I improve? Or if my speed in a particular topic is low, how can I improve? When you keep thinking about it, the questions you ask your mentors also will be very specific, which will help you. So keep introspecting about how to improve. So again, I'm repeating the 3 tips that I would recommend you to do is set high expectations. Second, ensure that you are optimistic and positive. Keep motivating yourself. The third tip is to be obsessed about your goal. Every day you should keep thinking about how I can improve and how I can get better. I'm sure that with hard work, you will reach your goal, and this is something that you should completely believe in. That is the one thing that separates toppers from normal students. All the best, and if you have any doubts with respect to this video or with respect to CAT preparation, please do comment below this video.